People don't connect to perfection. People connect to honesty and integrity. So if you want to be successful in business, be open, be honest, be vulnerable to a degree. I mean, you don't have to open the entire kimono to them. However, be open, be vulnerable, share your story, share why you were there and how you were there and what led to it, and then how you got here, what things you did to get here, what's at stake. And that's why people will hire you. People can read this in books, they can do Google search it, they can use AI to find more information. People don't want more information. They want a guide, they want a community, they want a movement, they want support, they want someone to have their back. I've read many books. I still hire mentors to help me grow. Point out the blind spots as well, and just for great feedback, that connection I'm willing to pay for and pay a lot of money for to help me succeed, help me win, and help me help others. So people don't resonate with perfection. If you're trying to be too perfect, I used to be worried about the videos and what is it going to look like, and are they going to like the video and the perfect lighting and all this stuff. It really doesn't matter. If you're raw and real and people are interested in what you're saying, if you're giving value, people will listen. If you make it interesting, make it as interesting as you can. This is why we're having this little fireside chat here. Make it interesting, make it different, switch things up, make it unique. But honestly, be as honest as you can with all the BS, all the nonsense, all the crap, the hustle culture as well, all the fake news and fake this and fake that and fake claims. $1 million business this, $1 million business that. $1 million coach, like 0.01% of coaches are in the $1 million range, right? It's possible. Let's get you there. That being said, let's get you making a few $100,000 a year first. And then, yes, let's get you to the $1 million mark, right? Let's start where you are and meet you where you're at versus trying to, $1 million coach, $1 million coach, $1 million coach, because there's different stages. There's different things you need to focus at. When you're below 10K a month, when you're between 10 and 30K a month, when you're between 30 and 50, and 80 and 100 and above K a month. There's different systems you need, different strategies. You probably don't want to focus on a ton of branding up front. You want to have a kick-ass offer, a kick-ass why you, a kick-ass what you do, and a kick-ass program. One kick-ass program. You don't need a million. One kick-ass program, maybe a couple ways to deliver it, like a subscription model and like a high-ticket 2, 3, 4 month thing, whatever you're selling, whatever you're teaching. And that's all you need. Avoid trying to overcomplicate things. Simplicity works. Simplicity sells. Simplicity is what creates success these days. And remember, people don't know what you know. If you're trying to give them everything, to give them as much value as possible because you worry about how much you're worth, yes, give your best. However, give your best by shrinking things down, making things simple and easy to understand for people. So it doesn't have to take a ton of time and a ton of effort to make a kick-ass course, especially when you have the help of a great mentor and help of AI. You can create an amazing program, course, thing, revamp your business, offer, product, thing, service very, very quickly. So my key message here is avoid trying to be perfect with your sales or with your anything. Aim for excellence, yes. Aim for excellence in your videos. Avoid worrying if your camera isn't perfect or if your phone is not the latest model so you have the best camera, right? A lot of cameras these days, if your phone's been made in the last year or two, maybe even 3, it's got a kick-ass camera already in it. You need a separate video camera. You can get one that are like, 50, 100, 150, 200 on Amazon for a half decent one. They can look pretty good. You really don't need that. If you've got a decent phone in the last few years, dare I say, you've got a great camera, right? Things don't have to be perfect. Your social posts don't have to be perfect. Things don't have to be perfect. And when you realize you aim for excellence, aim to do a great job, aim to give amazing value, and people really don't care. I've done videos in the shower. Yes, neck up, don't worry. I've done videos in the shower because I had a thought, woke up with a thought, and I didn't want to lose it. I'm like, hey, thought of you guys, teams here, raw and real in the shower, blah, blah, blah. Got lots of views. There's views of me jumping in the lake, doing cold plunges and bungee jumping and all kinds, driving the boat, all kinds of stuff. And it's like, hey, this is James. I wanted to tell you this, wanted to share this. Things don't have to be perfect. Please believe me. Perfect is just, it's hiding. Perfect is just because you're afraid of failure, afraid of what people will think, afraid of being seen and heard, right? So that's something we need to work on. And so I'll close it with this. Aim for excellence, not perfection. Because done is better than perfect, and perfect is never done. So if you have a bunch of things that are 50, 60, 70, 80, 90%, 95% done, like I had, and you're hesitating, procrastinating on them to be perfect, or they got to reiterate them a little more, I got to change them again. What if it's not perfect? What if it's not perfect? Here's 2 ways to do it. Get it done. Just finish it off, get it done, and then run it. Run the program, run the seminar, run the webinar, run the course, run the thing, run the training, run the ads, run the VSL, run the video, and you'll get feedback. Do people watch any of it, a little bit, half it, part of it, all of it? Do they watch part of it or all of it and not book a call with you? Do they watch all of it and a lot of people book a call, half people book a call? You'll get data from everything you do. Do people, walk out halfway through the seminar, or do they leave halfway through the YouTube video or through the live event? You'll get lots of data, get feedback from people. What do you want? What did you love? What did you hate? What do you want more of? And one great way is asking people what they want. Figure out who you help, who you want to serve, who you love to help, the impact you get, and talk to people. Message them on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Insta. Connect with people and call people. Call your friends. Call people you know. Ask your friends, hey, who do you know that sounds like this and this and this? I'd love to interview them. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'll give them a free XYZ, just as a thank you for the time. I'm looking to do some interviews and some market testing. My business coach, James, told me to do this. Looking to get some feedback. Ask people what they want. Ask your market. Again, ask friends who they know that sounds like this, looks like this, that is your avatar, your target market, and ask questions. What do you want? What are your desires? What are your fears? Where do you hang out? Where do I find you? What do you read? What do you watch? What do you do? How do I reach you? How do I connect with people like you? And what are the fears? What are the goals? What are the desires? What are you so scared of that you need my help with? What do you want in a program? And ask these people. That'll help you creating a perfect program that takes forever, that takes years, that no one wants and no one will buy. That's the worst thing ever. I've seen so many people do it. They create this program that no one buys. They spent eons and eons creating it, many, many hours, tons of money. No one wants it because they haven't tested it. They haven't asked. You can do some research, of course, using Claude AI or Gemini AI, or if you use ChatGPT, make sure to tell it to be real and raw and honest with you, because ChatGPT loves to please you. Oh, this is such a great idea, James. It's the best idea in the world. No, make sure it is. Find Claude AI and Gemini a little more honest with you, and raw and real with the feedback if something is good or bad or otherwise. So those are my tips, right? Done is better than perfect. Get the first round done. Get the first draft done. Start your coaching course. Start your program. Start your service. Start your package. Start your business. See what people like. What works. What doesn't work. What videos they like. What content. What topics they like. I've rejigged my content, my topics, my curriculum for my courses many times. And yes, I started my course. I only rejigged them when I got feedback from people. When I started delivering them, I thought, oh, people really like this. They didn't like this as much. This was a big help. This didn't make a big difference as much. And even when you teach and speak and deliver your stuff to people, you coach, you speak, you teach, you sell, you have these conversations, you can say, well, this content, I don't think about that. I'm going to change that. And this content, I think I'm going to add this because it seemed to be missing. Every time you take action, you do the things instead of spinning your wheels and forever iterating on something that's not live and never live. Especially if it's a website, how the heck is Google going to rank something which takes 6 to 8 to 12 months? How is it going to rank it if you have a website that's not live and you're continuously working on it versus putting it live and then adapting it, updating it, changing it? Put your stuff out there, get it out there. Done is better than perfect. A first draft that's live is far better than waiting days, months, years, whatever, to have a full final draft that's ready and perfect. And be honest with yourself, it often is perfectionism. It often is hiding. It's often fear. It's often, resistance. Because maybe what if it fails? What if I spend this money and it doesn't work? What if people laugh? What if people hate me? What will the haters say? What will I feel if it doesn't work? What if I fail? Well, guess what? Success is paved. The way to success is paid by thousands of failures. Look at Edison, the light bulb. 2000, I think he tried 2,000 light bulbs till he got the modern working light bulb successful. Anyway, summing up, I'm James Robert Elliott. Comment the word fulfillment or freedom if you want. Let's do freedom. Comment the word freedom down below if you'd like access to my 5 hacks and 5 shifts to take your business to a whole new level while taking back your time, your money, your energy, your freedom, and stop spending a fortune on what you are and save money, but also making more money and helping more people. Here's to wild success.